Hey everybody out there in YouTube, this is Wick, and I want to talk about a little score I found. I was out garage selling, went to I think 4 garage sales over in the area. They all were pretty sucky. I think I got actually got ties. I got 35 vintage ties for $2. They're kind of dusty and older, but it was in a random estate sale I found, and went ahead and bought those and got a tote full of 15 pairs of new pants, all one size. The pants were like not very popular brands. Like most of them came from like Walmart clearance and stuff. So, but that was $5 for the whole tote. The tote alone was worth like 15 bucks. So yeah, I went ahead and bought it, and I'll try to just maybe bundle up some of the pants since they're the same size and maybe sell them on eBay. We'll see what happens with that, but that's nothing exciting. What the exciting thing was the N64. I was just about home, probably 2 minutes, no minute probably from home. I mean, it's like literally a minute from my house. And I see a sign, it's like garage sale. I'm like, oh, this one wasn't listed in, the paper or Craigslist or anything. So I went, I'll check it out. Went up there and parked, and there was one table out in the yard, like one folding table. And I could just tell this was like, nothing here. And I'm just like, oh man. And the two people running it's just like standing out in the yard looking at me. And they're looking kind of excited that someone's just found their garage sale. I'm like, I don't want to just drive off. I wanted to, but like, I'll just get out and just look. So I went up there, looked at the table for like 1 second. And the guy's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, hey. I'm like, well, I'm done. So I was like, do you have any older video games, you might want to sell? He's just like, no, I don't have anything. He's like, well, what about the Nintendo 64? He asked his wife, and she's like, yeah, sell it, I don't care. And he's like, would you be interested in that? And I said, not really. I'm more interested in the games. I have already Nintendo 64s I've been buying, so I didn't really want another one. I'm like, it has to be super cheap, if I'm gonna buy it. And he's like, how about $5? I'm like, $5? I'm like, what? Well, before I asked him what games does it have with it, he's like, the only game I got is Mario Kart. And then he told me, $5 for everything. I'm like, well, yeah, I'll take it for $5. This is before I even seen it. So it comes out, to the bag. It's pretty dusty, dirty. I've actually cleaned it up a little. But I instantly seen the purple controller, which made me happy because I'm like, this controller is a little more rare. It can sell anywhere between $15 and $20 itself. The N64 was, like I said, dusty and dirty, but for the N64, it also came with a gray controller. I don't have it down here with me. I haven't cleaned it yet. But yeah, it came with a gray controller and the atomic purple. So with the gray controller and the N64 and the cables and everything, I can sell that for $25 to $30. The right buyer, I might be able to get $35 for all that. But realistically, I'm just going to say $25, $30. No, I didn't check any of this. I didn't even ask him if it worked. I just grabbed it like, thank you, before his wife said something like, don't sell that for $5. I just wanted to get out of there. Got it home, popped open the tab in his expansion pack. This sells for anywhere from $20 to $30 for that red expansion pack in there. There's a memory pack, I think, actually. So, that was sweet. Super happy about that. And then, of course, here's a Mario Kart 64. I didn't know how much this was worth when he told me, but when I checked, the average on eBay is $25. Some people sell it for $30, $35, depending on the condition. My condition is not bad, really. It's got a slight label wear on it. The back is not as good. But, I'm going to try to get 30 for it. Especially around Christmas time, I think more people might be buying them. I don't know. But if not, I know I can get 25. So if I say 25 for that, 25 for the system, 20 for the memory, I would say 25 for that too. So there's $75, and you add in the controller for 15. That's 90 bucks right there, worth of N64 stuff. I'm also a video game collector, so it's kind of hard to sell this stuff. I'm not too big into collecting for N64. I collect NES, Super NES, and Sega Genesis right now. But this was just such a good buy at $5. I mean, I'm probably just going to sell it to get some profit because, you know, that's just for stopping. But really the main reason I wanted to make this video is, I say this to myself all the time, I always should stop at a garage sale that I see, no matter how terrible it looks, and just ask, you know, if they have video games or anything else that might be valuable that I'm looking for, because you just never know, man. It's all about the leads. You just can't look at a book by its cover, you know how the saying goes. So I'm super glad I did, and I always try to ask at garage sales if, you know, they have old video games, because a lot of times they're like, oh yeah, you know, my sister's aunt has an old Nintendo, let me contact her and see if she wants to sell it. So yeah, that's what I found. So you always ask, always stop and look. You just can't ever give up. You just can't get negative when it comes to looking for stuff. And it's all about the hunt. You know, I don't ever expect to find an N64 that cheap, this kind of bundle that cheap again. I mean, I would, if you had told me that I was going to find this, I'd be like, yeah, in a million years. The last one I bought at a garage sale was $15. It came with 2 crappy sports games, 2, you know, gray controllers. I mean, it was still a good buy, but the reset button had a bunch of gunk in it, and it won't even push down. And it's just the normal expansion pack, not the memory expansion. So yeah, so I paid 3 times the price for that one. But this does work. I tested it. It works quite well. So I'm very happy with this find, and never stop believing. Isn't that a song or something? Anyway, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. It motivates me to make more. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm just talking to an N64 right now, but if people are commenting and, you know, liking, subscribing, it's like, oh, I'm kind of communicating with other people and not just my N64 and my cats. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.